Hello and welcome to another episode of our Snowrunner series. Right guys, gonna continue where we were yesterday, but we did come up with a bit of an idea and we're gonna try and unlock like a tower a day and then we'll do like a job a day. Just because it's gonna give us access to other places, it's gonna unlock other jobs, things like that. But yeah, I wanna try and get to this tower first today. So before we can do some kind of job. If for any reason we just fail miserably, then we'll just be unlocking a tower or whatever, you know. we'll do our best. Now, I do just want to have a little look over here because we don't have a lot of money. I believe it's the crawler one we want, but we can't afford that. So all we can afford at the moment is highway tyres, all terrain. We do have off-road tyres. They're okay in the mud, they're not the best. I would have preferred the mud tyres, but we need level 7 for mud tyres anyway for this, so that's not going to be a thing. Can't afford that just yet. I kind of want to use a different truck, but the problem is, give me one sec, I keep forgetting the controls. That's the only thing that's going to be good in the mud, but I don't think there's much we can do to this at the moment. There is actually. We can put a better engine in it, but we want to sell that engine. We didn't lose much money on that. We can't do gearbox, can't do that. We've got the best mud tyres on. Can't afford the winch, can't do that. So yeah, basically if we roll, we're basically screwed. That's basically what we're saying, is this thing likes to roll, so I would just like to point that out. This thing is horrible to drive. Yeah, let's go. It's still night time. Right, there's main beam, by the way. I figured out how to do it yesterday after we after the episode. I was like, oh yeah, I remember what the control was for main beam. But yeah, now we don't have to struggle as much in the dark. But yeah, I'm glad so many people enjoyed the game. I'm glad so many people commented. I had a comment saying I've got the game, but I've watched 40 minutes. I don't really know what it's about. Basically, what has happened is there's been, like, say, a massive disaster. This is the easiest way to say it to you. There's been a massive disaster in Michigan. These are meant to be the roads, basically, and as you can see, it's not in a good place. And we basically have to go and like fix bridges, and later on different maps we have to go and basically unlock, you know, build places and stuff and deliver the supplies and stuff so that it can basically get rebuilt basically. And along the way we can find some vehicles that have been abandoned and we can claim them, and yeah, and we have to get to these watchtowers just so that we can basically just unlock bits of the map to get like more missions and stuff. Probably not the best way to describe this game, but it's probably the easiest way I can describe it. You know what I'm like. We haven't had to turn diff locks on yet. We've gone through probably one of the worst parts on this section of the map, and we didn't even need diff locks. Like I said, this thing is an absolute beast, but it is bloody awful. It's got no concept of fuel economy or anything like that. But yeah, we do need to go this way. We need to go that way for now. You can only unlock certain bits when you're getting nearer to it. But once you get all the watchtowers, the map is pretty much unlocked. But then we can kind of look. There you see, driving up here now has unlocked us a new side mission. I think that's a side mission. Yeah, this is not. I like to use the Jeep Wrangler. Now I know there are some new vehicles. I am going to say this. There are some new vehicles in the Season 3 pass. I do not have the Season 3 pass. I think it's Season 3 pass. For the latest DLC that's out for the game. I kind of wanted to just see what people thought of this game before I splashed any money on it. I haven't even completed the game in its entirety, not once yet. To give you an idea, and even though I'm restarting it, I thought, well, it could just be something we do on a weekend. It's just to break up trucking. Nothing against trucking or out like that. Just, do you see what I mean about me not liking this bit? It's just too heavy on the suspension, but we know. Oh, I got that wrong. The problem is there's no way to like nicely do this. Right, some diff locks will let you use it on normal gears. I don't want to roll. That's the problem. If we roll, we're gonna have to restart. I think, to be honest, I went the wrong way. I did. I went this way and not the way I should have gone. So that was my bad. Right, so I'm trying to get my mouse to work. Come on. It will go up here because I've done this way before. Want to just point that out. I just didn't do it in this truck. And the tires on this thing are just basically awful. But we can get up here, as I've just proved. Right, now give me a minute. I need to adjust the bloody mouse. As you can see, we're on this watchtower. So we've made it here really easily, considering. But yeah, there's basically no roads, or there's very little roads on this game. So the whole point of this is to find other ways to do it. Now, if you look here, Mountain Bridge, for example, we know that Mountain Bridge is closed. That Mountain Bridge needs repairing. Once you can go over that bridge, there's an upgrade. Do you know what I mean? There are loads of little things around the map that we need to do. Now, sound's just gone off for a minute, guys, because I just want to double check something on my Discord, because I've got the little image telling me how much things are and capacity wise. But as you can see now, we've opened another good chunk of map. We've also opened up the warehouse over here. So that means we can now get supplies from. We know the path to the warehouse now. I knew it anyway, but I wanted to unlock it to show you. Mountain Bridge has now been. I think we need to get to the Mountain Bridge to unlock it. Sometimes you have to actually go to it to unlock it. I'm not seeing it under there. Yeah. Just trying to decide if that's something we could drive to it because we're right near it, and it would be better to do it in that. But then if we can get to it and activate the mission, that might be the job we do. Like I say, you got to open the roads. Well, you don't have to. There are other ways around, but trust me, you want to open the road. The biggest advice Mr. Flores gave me when I first started playing this game is he's like, get the roads open because you're going to need them. Just because a vehicle has a different way around doesn't mean that's the best way to go. You know what I mean? Some roads and some trucks can go down some roads, some trucks can't go down other ones. So yeah, it's all about trying to find that balance of which one, you know, which is the easiest way. Now we've got two jobs I could do with unlocking, and this is one of them. The other one is the pylons. If you remember yesterday, I was telling you about the pylon job where it's basically just blocked the road. Right, I know I've technically just activated that, but it doesn't matter. You just have to activate it sometimes to register it. So you don't have to, but I have found sometimes if you don't, it doesn't like it. So I do that just out of peace of mind. I know I've unlocked it then. Yeah, like look, there's a tarmac road and then boom, straight back onto dirt from this massive flood basically. You basically just got to get it back, this town back up and running, and yeah, deliver supplies where need be. And you know, later on one of the maps there's like this big massive snowy map. It's not Alaska, I think it's like a Russian map. You've got like so-called trapped survivors, and you know, you have to use your vehicles to get to them basically, you know. And like, look at that fuel tanker there, that needs delivering. You've got a fuel station here. So there's just loads of different jobs to do. There's no right or wrong way of playing the game. The only thing I will say is try not to roll. Right, so we want to go down the main road, which apparently is this. This is the main road, guys. This is the main road. This is the main road. Where's the tarmac? Jesus, at this point, I'll take gravel. Yeah, this thing's a beast of a truck. The only problem is it's got a very small fuel capacity, and it just drives horrible. But it's a beast. Let's just go and unlock this road here, or this job here. Please don't tell me I need to be on the other side. I need to be on the other side to unlock this job. Can I sneak under there in this job? I think I can. Nope, you're not going to let me sneak under there. You would have thought it would have let a scout truck sneak under there, wouldn't you? Alright, so I've come this way and I need to be on the other side. So there are, like I say, there are ways to do it. I'm not 100% sure why my game keeps doing that, guys. Once again, my game decided to drop to 10 frames. This game's always given me, I don't want to say always, but every once in a while it's always giving me like a frame drop. Just once in a while. But it's been a lot more on the 4080 than it was on the 3080. That's for sure. See what I mean about this truck being an absolute beast? Just drives around the river like it's not, you know, just drives in a muddy river like it's nothing. There we go, show task. Right. Recover. Now we're going to figure out what job we want to do now. We've got a couple to choose from. Nope, we don't want that one. Just going to get rid of these little question marky things. There we go. The fallen power line. And what was the other one called? Mountain bridges. Tasks. Oh, these aren't even big missions. These are just little things. Alright, so that's quite a drive, is that? But that's fine. So we need 1 metal beam, 2 concrete blocks. Well, that means we need a trailer. Fallen power line is 1 metal beam, 2 concrete blocks. Concrete blocks come from the warehouse. What's on this? Nothing. Right, okay, so we need to get up to this warehouse here, and we need 2 concrete blocks. We also need to deliver 2 concrete blocks to this mountain bridge. Now, I think we do the pylon one first. And the reason why I think we do this one first, because metal beams are over here. Now, there are other ways to cross the river. Just, like I said, there's easy ways and hard ways of doing it. I think we do that one first. So we're going to do that one, and we need a suitable truck now. I already know I'm going with the Tatra. I love this thing. Flo moans that I use it way too much, but I don't care. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Now, we don't have a lot of money. We've got no engine. I know we kind of did a little bit of this checking yesterday, but just want to double check a couple of things. Don't really need the snorkels at the moment. So we need to have a bed in the truck. We need... Oh, I can't afford it. I can't use that truck. I don't have the money for the Tatra side bed. You bugger. Right, okay. I can't use the one truck out. Oh, I can. I've got an idea. Customize. What did I put on this? Did I put anything on this that I can sell? I put upgrades on something yesterday and I can't remember what it was. No, I think we're going to have to go for the... We might have to go for this because this is the only... Yeah, this thing's going to get stuck, guys. I'm just going to say that right now. Right, we've got less power there. I'm trying to put things back. Oh, rear suspension. We have rear suspension. We've just made some money there, guys, because we're fitting stuff. I want to use the Tatra, but I'm trying to just make sure we've got everything else. Rear wheel drive. Right, we're gonna have to put them lights on. We're gonna have to take this truck then, guys. We don't have much of an option. That is not good, though. I am just gonna say that is not good. We're gonna have to take the GMC on the not good tires. We are gonna struggle, I think. Leave the garage. Leave the garage. I don't know if you remember, but we're gonna kind of go... Oh, there's... Hello. There's metal beams there. If we can go and get some concrete blocks, come back to the garage, we'll take those metal beams with us. That saves us having to go... Oh, I'm torn here. Because I need metal beams in a different place as well. Ooh, that is interesting. Interesting. I've got metal beams there, but I've got two jobs wanting them. If I use them for the power line, or I can use them for the bridge. See what I mean? You've got to choose what you want to do there. Right, we may struggle here, guys. I'm telling you now, we may struggle here. This truck was not made. Let's connect our winch. So I press Y on my steering wheel. It uses the look, it uses the tree roots and stuff. Nice. We've actually managed it. And what you do, you look where you want to be. You press Y again and press the winch. Look, otherwise we're going to get stuck. So we want low gear. We want to look just to the right, to the left, sorry. Pull a winch. There we go. It's going to tell us all about the winch now after I've used it. Then we're going to look that way. I'm going to try and get that winch there. Some trees can't winch. Just keep trying your winch until you hit one that you know is pretty sturdy. There we go. So we got through the mud. So that was probably one of the worst bits at the moment. The issue we've got now is we have to come back this way. But we're going to have a lot more weight on the back. Come on. Are you really telling me, remember, all-wheel drive? I don't have all-wheel drive. I would love all-wheel drive. I'm stuck on this rock. There we go. Absolutely love playing this game. I might have to lower the graphics though. 4080 and it can't play this game apparently. Right, come on. Oh, Mr. Flores. You are going to giggle with me playing this game once again, my friend. I can't get up the hill. Right. So, this is going to be fun. Yes, I know. Right, so this time I've done the winch through the menu. And now, as you can see, if you click on these are your little winch markers, okay? Because I did it through the little menu. And then this will basically tell you where and what you can reach. There's also winches further back, so you can go further back and go that one. But hopefully this time now, we can pull. There we go. Gets us out of the mud. This is not liking this. I really needed all-wheel drive on this thing. You see what I mean about this game is not as easy as you'd like to think. It's crazy how much it can screw you over. I want that winch at the bottom, but it's not letting me get it. Will you please let me... Right, I've had this issue before. Apparently, right now, it's trying to use the steering wheel. And not the keyboard and mouse. But yeah, I'm basically stuck there, guys. That basically is me stuck. So unless we can get ourselves out, we are not going anywhere now. Which is not good, because I'm trying to do one mission a day. There we've got attach winch. I want that onto there like that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna winch from the back to the tree this time, because that should just pull us out of that bit of mud there. That is not going to help. It's just started raining. That has not helped. That has just really screwed us over. This truck is not going to be the truck that yeah, this is not going to be the truck to do this job as much as I would really like it. Let's just try and do that one at the back. Just want to try and change the angle of this truck. I just want to get out of that mud. Nope, that is not going to do it then, guys. So we are going to have to recover on this job, because that truck is absolute garbage and couldn't do it. Now, the next option is to try a different truck. Now, there are other ways to go. I kind of just went that way because it's the quickest. It didn't work. We now have the Tatra, though. So this is just going to... This is a very slow vehicle, but it does come with mud tyres. This is what this game's all about for me. It's just about getting stuck. Get stuck, and then get unstuck, if you can. Yeah, this also has a bigger fuel capacity. This is by far one of my favourite trucks. Now, I have not been in a position to unlock all the vehicles. But like I say, it's a very slow truck. This thing comes with four-wheel drive as standard. Like, it just comes with four-wheel drive. So that was the problem with that other truck a minute ago. It didn't have four-wheel drive. Now, one of the upgrades on this map and in this area is four-wheel drive, so we could do with finding it. Otherwise, I'm going to end up driving this Tatra everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So we'll turn all-wheel drive, and now all-wheel drive does suck like a lot more fuel than not using four-wheel drive. So it is always best not to use four-wheel drive. If you need to use it, use it. If you can get away with not using it, don't. It'll just use all your fuel. As simple as that. It will literally use all of your fuel. See what I mean? Four-wheel drive this time. Absolutely brilliant. And we have a high gear, and we have a low gear. So yeah, we don't need to worry as much about getting stuck in this. But this is a DLC vehicle. If you don't have the DLC, you won't have it. I was trying to use non-DLC vehicles just to show you, but I also am running out of time to record this episode, and we've been massively stuck. Come on, high gear will do the job perfectly on this one. You will hear me banging the steering wheel about, guys. There's nothing I can do about that one. You see what I mean? Four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive in this case, because there's more than four. We're up the hill we struggled with in the other one. Just like that. But we are using like up to 10 litres of fuel a minute. So every minute we're driving this, 10 litres gone. You know what I mean? It is a thirsty boy. Right, let's get out of high gear and put it into autos. Try and get a bit of extra speed. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Yeah, in the next episode we'll be coming back up here again for more concrete, because we need to get the bridge open. That's a fact. But yeah, if you get stuck on the game, guys, you just have to recover yourself and go back. Or you could bring out another vehicle. I could have brought out the Tatra truck and got myself unstuck by using that as a winch point. But you know, I'm just trying to, I want to show you different trucks. I want to show you the capabilities. You know, this has mud tires, for example. Of course it's going to be better. It has mud tires. Look, two-wheel on, I say two-wheel drive. All-wheel drive sucks on this truck, but it's still better than just all-wheel drive in a normal truck with standard tires. You know what I mean? The tires do make a huge difference. Yeah, that's just an empty trailer there. We'll leave that empty trailer for now. I don't want to be taking an empty trailer back through the mud. Not just yet, anyway. We need more speed and power. Right, we need concrete blocks, wasn't it? 2 of them. So 1, 2. There we go. So that's our concrete blocks got. So now what we need to do is we need to go to the pylon area, and we need to go and get the metal beams in that trailer. Now we are going to go the long way around and not the muddy way, because I'm going to take a trailer with me with metal beams. That just makes life a lot more difficult. Like I say, for me, the easiest way to do this is treat a trailer like an anchor, especially one of those little red ones. They literally weigh a ton, and if you're going through mud, it ain't the best. So treat it like an anchor. When you've got more better quality roads open, then you know what I mean? So taking that back through all this mud is not going to help us. We're just going to get stuck. And we want to get this mission done. The reason why we want to take the trailers back is we want to sell them. We sell the trailers, we make money. We make money, we use that money for upgrades or buy a new truck. There are plenty of trucks to buy in the store. As you can imagine, we can't afford any of them at the moment. Yeah, in order to fix the road where this power line is, we need these concrete blocks to fix the road section, and we need the metal beams to fix the pylon that's basically been blown over the road. Once we deliver these, that road will then become open and we can actually use the road. So if you're not really sure what this game's about, just treat it as there's been a national disaster. You know, there's been a disaster in Michigan, because that's the map we're in. The roads are closed, it's all blocked off, it needs your off-roading expertise and vehicles to basically just get jobs done. That's basically the easiest way. It's a super slow paced game. It can be a little bit stressy. I repeat, I do not like delivering wood logs. I roll a lot. If you roll with them, you either have to get a crane and pick the logs up, or you have to basically recover yourself and go back to the beginning and start again. I tend to just go back to the beginning and start again because it really annoys me. You don't understand how many times I've rolled with logs. Right, you see the way now, we had no problems coming this way, but we were having to drive through the tyre marks that we've already made several times, which basically means this road is getting worse. Fighting the steering here. This is me turning left, by the way, guys. We're not even turning left, we're still going straight. We've got 334 litres of fuel, and it is more than enough. Let's get that in high gear because that's going to serve us a better purpose there. Yes, thank you. But yeah, use your gears wisely. If you go in high gear too early, it ain't going to make any difference. If you go in too late, there's a good chance you're already stuck or you're not going to make it through. I am not a professional at this game. I massively get it wrong sometimes. And that's just the way it is. But we want those metal beams. It's going to make life a lot easier. Then we're going to come back the long way again because it's more tarmac, and then we're going to sell that trailer. We sell that trailer, we make a bit of money, we might be able to buy an upgrade for a truck. Yeah, this is another reason why I don't like this. I say I don't like this. This is one of my favourite trucks. But one of the things I don't like about it is the fact that the turning angle sucks. But if you look, it's an eight wheel drive beast. Do you know what I mean? It's, what more can you say, really? When we get close enough, we need to attach that. So for me, it's up on the D-pad. Attach trailer. There we go. And now we're going to go and deliver this. Here we go. So yeah, it might be a bit longer episode than planned. I tried to do it in a default vehicle. Now it is possible to do this job in a default vehicle. I couldn't remember where I spent the money and I needed an upgrade on that truck that I didn't have. Ideally, what I would recommend is if you're going to play this on your own, unlock all the watchtowers first. Spend a bit of time and go and get all the upgrades. Those upgrades are for the trucks in this that you will need now. That's what I didn't do. I didn't get the upgrades. If you get the upgrades, that, for example, that might give you 4-wheel drive for that truck. That's what it was missing, 4-wheel drive. When I say 4-wheel drive, I mean, you know, I mean all-wheel drive. No, we're struggling there. Let's get all-wheel drive back on. This isn't even deep mud, but again, because of the trailer, it weighs a ton. It weighs an absolute ton. Now I'll tell you what there is. If we didn't have a trailer to bring back, there is a car in a field just here on the right in this farm. If we could have got to that, it would have been easier. And I tell you the reason why it would have been easier. We could have sold it. There's also hidden upgrades on this map. So there are, I think, 6 upgrades on the map you can find, and there might be 4 or 5 hidden. Basically, if you come across them, you find them. But there are websites out there that'll help you find them and things. Now I know where some of them are. Again, I've played this before. I've done it with the Dragon Lady as well. I'm not exactly I don't want to say I'm a noob at the game. I'm not a pro by any means, but this section of the map is easier than what's to come. That's all I'm gonna say. Are you joking me? There's concrete slabs there, guys. We could have delivered, we could have just, oh my god, as if there is concrete slabs right there. Didn't realise there was concrete slab. That's what I mean. You've got to look on the map, see what supplies are nearby. We didn't have, we could have done this job like 10 minutes ago. But I also wanted to go to the warehouse. I call it factory, but where its name in the game is warehouse. If you go to the warehouse, I wanted to show you it, you know, and you get your supplies, your bricks. Are we really gonna struggle down here? Are we really gonna struggle in all-wheel drive? Come on, let's put it in high gear. Try and stop that wheel spin. This is the long way to go. We could have gone the short way, but it is a lot muddier. And like I say, this is the easy way. And as you can see, we're not doing great here, guys. We are not doing great. And this is the easy way. So you know what I mean about the trailers being anchors now? You've seen the mud we've driven through. This isn't even mud. And yet we're struggling to deliver now. We're going to turn right at this junction just ahead of us. There we go. So this will be this job done. I need to bring this trailer back though. This trailer's worth about £3,000 or £4,000, I think. It's worth selling. But now when we get metal beams, we can either go through the river, which is really deep and muddy, or we can come this way, because this road is now officially going to be open. So again, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. You want to take the easy route, that's fine. It just takes longer. There you go. Open. Just like that. Pylon is gone. We've now got a road we can use. And that's literally the job. That is how easy that was. You know what I mean? And we're still kind of within our budget for recording time. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive this all the way back so I can sell this trailer. If we need the trailer again, we'll buy it. But there's plenty of these trailers around the map. So it wants us to do the metal. It wants us to do the mountain bridge next. That's the next mission it wants us to do automatically. Now that's the next mission I want to do, because it's just easier to do it in a certain way. Get that in high gear. Because again, even though it's not muddy, the trailers are just anchors. That's how Flo told me to see this game. He was the one who helped me learn the ropes on this game, and he's like, yeah, this game, trailers are anchors. If you cannot use one, don't use one, unless you know you've got the speed and the power and the gears. Like, I'm in high gear at the moment, and I'm struggling. Imagine not having high gear in this one. Right. All I want to do right now, I just want to double check which is my route back to civilization. And it is... Oh, that's not good. So this is quite a nasty track to come down, to be honest. I think it's easier coming this way, though. We need to get this back. So we'll leave that in all-wheel drive for the remainder of this journey. I'm going to whack that in high gear because we're starting to get some wheel spin. Yeah, there's always different ways to get around the map. The question is how easy of a way do you want to go? The easiest is always the longest. Now, when you think about it, you've got to think fuel. That's your thing. You've got to think fuel. Yeah, that is literally the easiest way to treat it, to be honest. Ah, brake, you bloody idiot. There we go. Yeah, I always loved this truck because I got it in the DLC pack when I first started playing the game. This truck had high gear, it had low gear. Now it will get low gear plus and minus, but that, I believe that is actually in Alaska. Now I could jump to Alaska right now and go get it, but I don't see the point. I feel like we should struggle a little bit and, you know, play the game in this map first, really. We are gonna get stuck. Come on, high gear through the mud. Come on. We've got a winch. I don't like coming this way if I can help it, especially with a trailer. If I didn't have a trailer, we wouldn't have a problem. Just going to point that out right now. No trailer, no problem. I just want to kind of take this back, get back to the garage. But just because I had a trailer. If I didn't have a trailer, I would have just recovered back and said, right, end of the episode, guys. But I want you to see how much it is different with a trailer. You saw us go through that mud and all that puddles with the rear wheel drive truck to begin with. We got stuck, we had to recover back, we had to get this vehicle out. This vehicle, no problems at all. Put a trailer on the back, struggling. Struggling. I can't believe this video's been fully recorded before 8:30. Yeah, my wife was snoring again last night, but I can't be mean to her today, guys. It's her birthday. There is no winch points visible. That does not help. It is the wife's birthday today, guys. It is the wife's birthday. She is the grand old age of 39. She doesn't look a day over 90. Just because it's a birthday doesn't mean I have to be nice to her. Yeah, it is the Dragon Lady's birthday today, guys. So if you watch this video, you make it to the end, wish the wife a happy birthday, just because. Don't be a douchebag. Don't watch the video and not. It's a birthday. There we go. Trailer start. So now when we open the trailer store menu, we're going to find this trailer, which is this one. 3,000. No, it's not. It's that one there. Flatbed trailer, sorry. £3,800. We've just made £3,800. Simple as that. We'll recover from here. And then we'll go back into the customization and we'll see what there is here. We don't need all-terrain tires. We've got, these are the better mud tires. But we need level 14. A lot of this stuff we're not going to be able to get just yet. I do fancy that though. We've earned a bit of money and we're going to use that. Now we've got a towing platform. We can use that for free. We've got a roof rack for £2.5 grand. Now I am going to include that on this truck, guys. And the reason being, this roof rack basically carries repairs and fuel. So we can now go further with this truck. Paint job. We've done got some lights. We're not overly bothered about the bumper at the moment. It does make a difference if you have a little accident and stuff. I'm going to get that on there. Again, you get anything, sell the old stuff. I want to change the colour. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, that is going to be this episode down. So in the next one, guys, what we're going to do, I don't think we're going to go for a watchtower in the next episode because we need to do this bridge first and then the watchtower's up there. But if you look, if you come this way around, just kind of want to show you, and then you go all the way around here. Look, there's a trailer there. You know, you can get round without going over that bridge. But that bridge makes life a lot easier. But if we look, I just want to show you, there's a little side mission there. Go get that truck out of that deep mud. But over here in the upgrade, there's an upgrade over there. We could do with finding that upgrade. There is a watchtower in the village as well further north. We could always maybe go and unlock that one. But it's quite a drive to get there. But again, we'll see what we're kind of going to do tomorrow. But we need to go over to the missing machinery tomorrow. We need to go to the town and complete the missing machinery job in the town storage, okay? Again, look, there's another mission there. There's a trailer there. But what we might do is, now we've got extra fuel on that truck, we might use that truck we've just used to do that watchtower. We might do. We'll see if we can get there in it. But this upgrade here, for example... Oh, we've got another upgrade unlocked somewhere. Where's the other one? Oh, over there. So we've got 2 upgrades on the map that we need to go and pick up. Those might be all-wheel drive for a different truck. They might be tyres. They might be suspension. we need to get to them as soon as we can. But if you look, that one's got to be got in a scout. There's no way we're going to get a big ass truck down here. Not a chance. It's too boggy. But yeah, to give you an idea, that's what we're going to kind of do in the next episode. I'm just not sure if we should go and rescue these trucks early on. Now, that truck there, I do believe, is the same truck as we already own. If it is, it means we can sell it. That scout truck, I do believe, that might be a truck we can use. If not, again, it's a truck we can sell. If we can sell, we can afford upgrades. So you've got to choose what we're going to do next. And I tell you what, let me know what you think we should do in the next episode. There's a watchtower there we need to unlock as well. That will unlock us some more upgrades. So we do need to go and get some watchtowers really soon. But let me know what you think we should do. Do you think we should go and get these vehicles to sell? Or do you think we should maybe try and get this main bridge road open first? Let me know. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. It gives me a chance for you guys to be involved, because we can be like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. You know what I mean? I know fine well there's an upgrade here on this little island. It's hell to get to. But I know there's an upgrade on that island. So, again, as I say, let me know what you think we should do next. There's no right or wrong way of playing the game. It's just a case of we're going to work our way through them all. Do we go for upgrades? We could spend the whole next episode just going for... Well, there's an upgrade there, there's an upgrade there, and I know fine well there's an upgrade on that island. I know that. So obviously, as you can imagine, 3 upgrades might be 3 really important upgrades. Might be absolute crap. Can't remember what it is off the top of my head, which ones are which. But let me know. And until the next episode, guys, I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all later on.